Hey guys, welcome back to Crypto Pumps. I hope you had a good day in the end yesterday and today and got to mint whichever tokens you were looking at. Maybe it was Nacho, Casper, Kaspa. I think Kaspa did good and gold went quick. Samps, I think, as well. So there's a bit of stuff to get through. There was a lot of questions last time I did a stream, and I didn't really have answers, but we've got some answers since then. Some you might not have heard about. The first thing, well, I'll go through this quick. So Casper had a good day yesterday, so they minted out in 3 hours. We are beyond excited to announce that our entire Casper supply has minted out in record time. There will never be any more mints from now on. The only way to get Casper is through the exchanges. To celebrate, we're hosting two KSO Ultras. Yeah, so you can get in there and you can copy, go into the bot or go in and get your transaction screenshot and paste it in here, and you can go into a competition there. Nacho also had a good time. It took a little bit longer, but there's a bigger maximum supply on Nacho. We are honored to have such an amazing community. We just minted out in 17 hours, so Ashton and the Nacho community will be very happy with that. I got some Casper, I got some Nacho, and I got some Caspa. Caspa is fully minted. We're beyond excited to announce that KPA is officially minted out. It was going slow at the start, and then this morning when the transaction fees were really low, I started to get some more, but and then the next time I looked, it was minted out, so I missed a bit there because I was at work. So that's that. The thumbnail, don't get offended by the thumbnail if you're part of one of the teams. I'm not too sure which order they finished. It's just something I did. I like them projects and I just put them in. And I just went by the heat map. So Casper was kind of has the most mints. Nacho was second. K-Paw was third. Caspot was fourth. So that's where I got that from, in case anybody's wondering. So before I go any further, so uh, the biggest problem, biggest problem yesterday was KasWare. KasWare is closed source. They're not open source wallet. So if they were open source, I'm guessing some of the devs are somebody who knows what they're doing, like Coder stuff or Shy or Aspect, or one of these guys could have looked into the code and would have seen these problems before it happened. So it was a problem with their RBF, the fees. So a lot of us lost money on KasWare wallet yesterday, and people are really annoyed. And because of this, people are going to start flooding Kaspa. But Kaspa worked properly. It was this third-party wallet, KasWare wallet, that is a ball of shit. And it just kind of it really annoyed people, and it ruined the day for some people. They lost a lot of money. Casper bot worked really good, and Crockbot I think worked pretty good as well. I think they had a couple of issues. I saw it in their it was either in their Discord or Telegram, or it was on X. But fair play to them. The two of them did a good job. And yeah, so anyway, on this, I did a video on this before again, but it was brought back up to my attention today that if you have some Caspa missing, or it might be stuck in mid transaction, you can get it back if you go down to your settings here, or hopefully you get some of it back. You go settings, you go add-ons, retrieve incomplete KRC-20 UTXOs. Click on that, and as you can see there, look, I've got 40 cash just sitting there. So I can hit retrieve, and I've got that 41 cash back. You can also do a search for a ticker, like so. I think I got Nacho on that wallet, so I can do a search for that. No UTXOs found. I think I did. I can't remember what else I did. I think I might have done a um, Casper maybe on this one. Do a search. So no. Then if you deploy the token, you can go into deploy and you can do a search that way. Or if you transferred and you're missing something, you can do a search that way. But give that a look, because there might be some money there that you're owed. Another thing you can do, if like, because you're not supposed to be using this wallet now, um, like all your stuff is locked up here. If you want, Ashton made a video um from Nacho, and if you want, I might do it. I might move all my funds to Kaspa, one of the wallets. I've nearly moved all. I had three wallets, and I've kind of consolidated into one wallet. Well, I left one wallet to show you how to do it at the end, but you could import your private key into a wallet in Kasperbot, and you could leave it there until one of the other wallets comes online, like Casper are developing a wallet, KRC-20 wallet, and Kasperbot are doing a wallet as well. So hopefully they will be out soon, and you can move it off this wallet and onto a good one. But how you do that is, if you want to get your private key for KasWare and import it into or export it into a Casper bot, you can go account, you go these three little dots here, and it has export private key. And it asks you to put in your wallet password, and then you go show private key. So obviously you don't want anybody seeing your private key, so I'm not going to do it now. I might do it later or tomorrow, see how it goes. But you just copy that, and you can go into one of the bots and paste it, and your all your tokens will show up in your Cas. That's if you want to do that. I haven't done it yet myself. I probably am going to do it because I don't trust this wallet the way it's going. You wouldn't know what else is going to go wrong. But you can do that. But I presume it's going, when you go that far, it's going to show you your private key. So you can copy and paste it in Notepad and then maybe print it out. Just keep a record of it and just be, or write it down. But I presume it's going to be a really long one. So maybe just copy and paste it and print it out, and then don't keep it online, delete it. That's the KasWare wallet. So yeah, that didn't work out too good yesterday. A post from Shoy explains a lot of the details yesterday. I'm not going to read all of it. I'm just trying to remember which are the key points. So this is basically, he was traveling. He didn't know about the issue with KasWare wallet. He said that he wasn't aware of it until I think it was Aspect put it up. So I wanted to share my interpretation of the last 24 hours, layer by layer. Consensus layer, the Kaspa layer 1 was given a legendary stress test, possibly the largest in proof of work history. In just 8 hours, the network processed more organic transactions than ETH can handle in a week. So that's super bullish, because ETH is the top one that you're trying to get to. You know, Bitcoin hadn't got a chance. I would never be able to do that. They could just dream about it, but ETH can do it, and Kaspa is up there now. All throughout, we monitored nodes and found that rusty Kaspa clients can handle these huge loads on cheap hardware without breaking a sweat. For the Rusty crew and anyone focused on the L1, this was an abject success. Peer-to-peer layer, similarly, the network handled the loads very well. At no point was it hard to find peers, and even at the height of pressure, syncing nodes worked perfectly. Even with a mempool of 50k transactions in the queue, I saw 140,000, I think, at one time, the highest I tested. Nodes were able to sync from scratch in less than an hour. The mempool is the real star of the show. The modular refactoring of the mempool withstood queues in the 6 digits without flinching. I remind you again that we have nodes running on century-old laptops and on Raspberry PCs. I have a node running on a really old laptop here as well. We've already done bigger stress loads on testnet 11, so we weren't terribly surprised. But seeing the Rusty nodes working like clockwork under an excessive strain caused by more than 50 coins or tokens deployed on the same day provided very strong affirmations to just how much of a wonder Rusty Kaspa is. I was also fortunate enough to wake up in time to see the point where the rate of transaction issuance went below the network capacity, enjoying the beautiful sight of a mempool clearing down from 6 digits to 0 in less than 5 minutes. Moreover, the RBF and fee estimation features seem to work extremely well. Fee estimation on DAGs is trickier than one might think. I will hopefully write a post about it soon. The bottom line is that even of the light of extremely chaotic usage oscillations, not a single node had to be restarted. The conclusion is that the entire L1 proved God tier performance and resilience. Where has he got it here? Yeah, ecosystem. This is where things unfortunately go a bit sour. After a few hours, it became apparent that one of the third-party wallets, KasWare wallet, had incorrectly implemented their RBF policy, which is to do with fees. I am not sure on the details, but it seems that their logic for some reason mixed the minting and the change UTXOs, causing the change to go to the miner. So in some situations, a person with a single UTXO of X Kaspa who wanted to pay a fee of Y instead found that they actually paid XY. This could be terribly painful if, say, X is in the tens of thousands while Y is like 3. Due to the KasWare wallet being closed source and their devs in compliance in properly informing their community, some of the devs had to issue a statement given voice by Crypto Aspect, guiding users to stop using KasWare. I also made a parallel announcement from my X account, but at this point the damage has been done. There are lessons for everyone here. I learned in hindsight that I should have insisted that Cashflex also provide their own open source wallet, which they will following yesterday's events. Cashflex's motivation for not developing a wallet was to leave room for more community development, which sounded very reasonable to me at the time. I could maybe also have been more active at warning issues. Basically, he goes in and he's kind of saying he's some of the blame, but he doesn't really. He helped develop Kaspa, and it's a great thing. And another thing he goes on to say is RBFs. Here we go. Here more on the ecosystem. The exchanges. Some exchanges were responsible enough to work with us to implement RBF. Other exchanges didn't. The latter found out that they were unable to process withdrawals because they don't have logic to raise fees when necessary. That's stupid. But I think at the point users can see which exchanges try to respond to updates in the network and which just ignore it and at the expense of their users and make future choices accordingly. For me, the launch as a whole was very bittersweet. Everything almost perfect. The only thing that went wrong, besides central exchanges being central exchanges, is one bug in the third-party wallet. But the consequences of this bug fell on Kaspa community, which saddens me very much. So what he's saying there, I think my interpretation of that is just because you had one bad egg, which is KasWare, which isn't anything to do with Kaspa. It's a third-party wallet because they messed it up. And a lot of people wanted to use KasWare wallet because it is very simple to use. If you're not familiar with a bot, KasWare wallet is the way to go. And they had so much time to figure it out. They didn't do testing like Casper bot did. So I don't know what to say about them. I mean, like Casper's going to get a lot of FUD now. Like, you can see it coming in. This didn't work and this didn't work. And I didn't have answers yesterday for the stream, but now I do. So KasWare wallet is at fault for the RBF. People couldn't send their Kaspa from Tangem to their bots or to KasWare, and that was because Tangem didn't implement the RBF and fee estimation. Same as MEXC, same as Bybit, wherever you tried to move it from. So when the exchange when the network got really busy, they couldn't do priority fees, your low, medium, or high. So you weren't able to get your transactions across. So again, that wasn't Kaspa's fault. That was because the exchanges didn't bother their arse doing that. And that was the other thing. So people are going to FUD that, but we know what that was. It wasn't Casper's issue again. And what else was there? There was something else I can't think of. But yeah, you can even see Tangem here have made strides to fix this already. They put a post up, Casper network update. With the recent release of KRC-20 tokens, we've seen an increase in network activity, leading to higher fees and some transactions getting stuck in the mempool. Our current transactions use a fixed fee, but we're working to implement a dynamic fee estimation system, which Kaspa recently deployed on the mainnet. Our team is aware of this and is actively working on a hot fix to resolve the issue for future transactions. In the meantime, we recommend manually setting a higher fee for urgent transactions. We appreciate your patience. So at least Tangem are active. They're fixing the issue. I saw a video with what's his name, Bitcoin Hoodie yesterday, and he had to pay. I think he was sending 500 cas, and he had to up his transaction fee manually to 10 cas, and it went through. But that is another thing. Like, I mean, it's kind of on us as well. Like, we probably, in hindsight, it's easy to say this in hindsight, but we should have all moved our funds from our exchanges, like Tangem or wherever you wanted it to go, to your bot or to KasWare. Well, not KasWare. Well, we didn't know at the time it was a bot of shit, but you could have moved it the day before, and then you wouldn't have had any issues. You should have been ready. So preparation is everything, I suppose. So, I mean, now all the fees have gone right down. So we're not going to have this problem again unless a shitload of coins launch at the same time again, and this happens. But another thing was Nacho. The mempool queue really died down when Nacho got finished minting. So Nacho was a big one, and then Casper was a big one. And when Casper and Nacho were minting at the same time, like, that's why the fees were high. So they did have a vote on on Casper to delay, but they didn't want to. I think they just changed the tokenomics. So if they had held off 2 days, they probably would have got a lot more for a lot less. The fees would have been a lot less, if the two biggest tokens weren't minting at the same time. But again, that's all hindsight. Besides that, I thought it went great. Like, I used Casper bot and it worked great beside the transaction fees, but that's not their problem. Casplex have a thing here. In just 24 hours, we've announced to see a staggering 21 million, is it 1,739,260 cas in gas fees paid. Transactions, 105 tokens deployed. they're doing a little competition here. And to celebrate the successful launch of Casplex, we're thrilled to unveil our series of activities and the KRC-20 competition. The KRC-20 mainnet celebration campaign is all about spreading the word and providing a platform for KRC-20 projects to shine. For KRC-20 competition, projects must register to participate. We will rank them based on trading volume to determine the most popular projects. The top 3 projects with the highest trading volume will receive generous rewards as a gesture of appreciation for Casplex to the community. So this could go a long way to some of the KRC-20 tokens, whoever the top 3 are, to go towards to pay for sex listings, you know. So you can see it here, gas fees paid on the day was 21 million. I think this might be old. This was, I don't know, number of KRC-20 transactions is 13,330,000. So that's amazing, you know. And then Micro here, he's on Twitter. He kind of condensed it into one page. So Casplex KRT20 24-hour recap. 13 million transactions. Kaspa has processed over 13 million transactions, setting a new world record for a proof of work chain. So, you know, you can shove that in people's faces when they're saying, like, I had a guy who, a mate of mine, and he has a Kaspa and he was expecting a big spike, you know, today because of this release. But he doesn't watch it. He doesn't know anything about crypto. So I explained to him that they're actually breaking records and it's proven itself to be, you know, up there with the best of them, or to be the best. 200 average transactions per second. Kaspa has maintained an average transaction per second of 200 during the first 24 hours and a 200x increase from the usual 1 transactions per second. I saw that go up over 300 as well. So yeah, 200 is the average. Mempool. The mempool reached a maximum of over 140,000 transactions showing the demand. So all these were queuing up to get in the mempool and it just kind of flew through them. 21 million fees in CAS. Over 20 million CAS has been collected in fees from transaction, giving Kaspa miners a huge payout. 80,000 addresses, over 80,000 unique addresses have participated in the KRC-20 launch, a 4x increase from the usual 20k, and 156 KRC-20 tokens launched, have deployed since the launch and have already been completed. That was another thing I wanted to show you there, just a little warning, just to so you know, just to check if you're trying to mint Kaspa is gone. Okay, there is another one that's spelled Kasper with a C. I don't know if they did that on purpose to try and con people, but just don't make that mistake. This is Kasper's fully minted. You can't get it anymore. Same with Nacho was fully minted. They had a post up about another one that's pretty similar to Nacho. So again, Nacho is fully minted. Don't fall for an imitation coin. And KPaw as well. You can see this one here, Kaspa. Kaspa is the full name for KPaw, but KPaw is the ticker. So that's confusing as well. Just so you know, KPaw is Kaspa and it's fully minted. It minted out this morning. Kaspa, I mean, the only reason I can think that they'd use that ticker is to try and scam people. So stay away from that. And that was Micro. And another bit of news there, L Bank upcoming listing SOMS. I saw this a few days ago. SOMS is going to get listed on L Bank. I think that was totally a pre-mint, an over-the-counter sale. I didn't get any of that either. That was it. I'll go through the bot now in a minute. I'll show you how to transfer if you're interested. And we can have a look at you can see the fees at the moment. Now this is in an hour ago. You can see the current fees. Average fee is down to this. I mean, yesterday I saw max fee is 55, and I think the average fee was 33 CAS, and it was crazy. But you can see it's gone right back. It's gone right down again. We'll get to you guys. What's up, Pumps? Hey, Toggle. How's it going? Carl, someone is using your handle on X and stole my money. What? I saw somebody with crypto pumps and a number at the end in YouTube, but yeah, I've never seen anybody else on X. So I'll have a look for that. I'm gonna say apologies for that, but I mean I didn't even know about it. That's not me. I'll have a look for it and I'll report it, Carl. I hope you do the same. Natural supply was 10x Casper supply. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's why it took so long to mint. Yeah, the maximum supply was way bigger. And pretty crazy that I spent 100 in KasWare wallets trying to mint Casper and Nacho, and today I still have nothing. I was told to close my KasWare wallet because they have been hacked. Nuts. Uh, did you? I don't think they were hacked. I just think it's a ball of crap. I just think they didn't know what they were doing, and yeah, they just your money probably went to the miners. Like I lost money on it as well. I have to do the calculations, but I don't think what I have in my wallet adds up to how much cash I had in there at the start. Toggle delay. I still have my money on KasWare, and I'm scared to do transactions. Crazy. Yeah, you know yourself. If you want to do it, yeah, you're not supposed to, but I did the thing there with your private key. If you want to export your private key and put it into CasperBot, or maybe if you use Crockbot or something like that, just make sure you write that private key down so you can get back into it, because it kind of logs out. Like, so tonight when you switch off your computer and you go back tomorrow, you're going to have to start the bot again and log in and put your private address in. So make sure you save it. Well, save it and print it out. Don't save it, if you know what I mean. How do my KRC-20 tokens disappear from my KasWare wallet? It seems I got hacked. Really? Yeah, there must, no, it definitely has to be there. I mean, did you copy your public wallet address and go over to, I'll do this again. If I get my one out there, copy your public address, and can even put it in here, I think. Just paste it. Okay, that's not working. We'll go to cast.fyi. Paste your address in there. You can see down here on the left, it shows I have 3 tokens, and that's what's in my wallet. So maybe do that. Like, maybe copy your public and put it in here and see what this says. Maybe KasWare, because the wallet is rubbish, maybe it's not showing it at the moment. Maybe it'll come back up. As long as you have your seed phrase, you know, that happened before. Like, you could try uninstalling it and reinstalling it and put in your seed phrase again. Or you can do this and check. I mean, if this says they're in there, they should be there. All my Kaspa from there in June, about 3,000 tokens. Now all my Nacho Gold cats are better. They're gone. Yeah, check that, Nick. Go in and copy your public and check that in there. Let me know. Like, they have to be in there. I don't see where they would have gone, you know. I got 4.9 million Caster. What are your thoughts on Caster? I like Caster. Your man seems straight up. I mean, he's doxed. He's a Greek musician and he mines Kaspa, and he's nothing to hide. Like, he's very upfront. But he's just into classical music, and I think kind of crypto is more a younger man's game, and he plays classical music, and for the Caster songs and all this kind of stuff. But I mean, he seems straight up. I mean, I don't picture Caster being a rug pull, so you're pretty safe with some Caster. Yeah. So I just didn't get any. I was going to get some at the start, but I just didn't get a chance. Is there any good memes still available to mint? What's your thoughts on Caster and Kaspa? I haven't got a clue about Kaspa. Seems to be popular. Caster, like I said there, like, because your man is doxed and he's very active on all his social media, I'd say Caster is okay, you know. Yeah, I hit the like button. Have you? Yeah, thanks, Bufflink. I'm new to all the live streams. I had somebody message me on Telegram saying, "What's the story? You haven't made any videos in a few days," because he's clicking on the videos on YouTube, and I told him you have to click on the lives because I'm trying this. And yeah, he missed them. He goes, no. What's that? Don't hit the like button. Thanks. Top 3 memes are Nacho, Gold, and Casper. Yeah, I don't know. Gold only had to mint 30%, and I was gone straight away. I did try to get some gold. It was just gone. I tried to get it the first time. Like, you see my wallet, I have a little bit of gold. Then I tried to do the over the counter, and it was gone in 5 minutes or something. And then I tried to mint it this time, and it was already gone. But I was gone when I hit to mint gold. It was already minted. Caster, lots, trash, and Caspot might be alright. Yeah, I don't know. I have no opinion on them. Well, I do. I don't know. I don't really know either of them. I didn't look into it that much. Yeah. Well, Caster was one of the first ones out, so I did look into that. It's not really a good idea to randomly mint memes. To be honest, it hardly works out. Yeah. I got 2.5 million Caspot too. Nice. Caster looks try. I read that. Yeah. Hi, Crypto Pumps. How many Caspot did you get? What do you think about the project? Yeah, I'm a big Kaspa fan. Dogs always do well. I like the original picture of the dog. I don't like the new pictures they've been using, like the big, is it Dash Hound or the bigger dog? The little puppy looks nice. I have I'll go here. I haven't put them all together yet. So on the KasWare wallet, I don't have any there. Go down to the bot. So I'm kind of consolidating. I have bot one and bot three. So I've moved another bot into bot one. So I can go balance. So Kaspa there of 2,080,000. We go into bot three. What do I have? I have another 1,614,000. I would have liked to get more, but I missed out. I was working and I thought I was going slow enough, but I missed the end of it. So I have to put them together. I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put bot one. I'm gonna put bot three. I'm gonna put all the stuff in here. I'm gonna put it into bot one. I can do it while I'm live if you want. If anybody's interested in seeing. Some prevision of price in natural and Kaspa. I don't know, but I haven't looked into any of that yet. I only got back from work. Look on Kaspa, the prices are there in the marketplace. All right. KasWare is amateurish and has made Kaspa look bad, as they do represent them being that they are building on top of Kaspa, and they have Kas in their name, so they will rightly or wrongly be linked. Yeah, true. That's what I was saying at the start. Yeah, they're gonna just give Kaspa a bad name, even though they had nothing to do with it. But if they were open source, maybe the developers could have got in there and had a look at it and could have found the problem. But they were like shut up tight, like I guess, you know. And the first time I heard there was issues with them as well. So I think is it cause Kaspa is open source that anybody can build on it and they can't really kick them off? Like, I don't know. Yeah, all problems came from third parties. Yeah, the Casper bot worked without a problem. Yeah, I had no problems with it besides the fees, but that wasn't their problem, you know. Yeah, I just selected a low fee and it just went through eventually. Evening, brothers. Hey, Andy. Millie, what's the price of Nacho? I don't know. I know you can go check it in Casper, but I haven't done any of that yet. Buy the meme in Marketplace before the price goes up. Yeah, what was I doing? I think I minted Nacho this morning or Caspa, and somebody was selling it for on the marketplace, and I worked it out like that they were selling it for way higher on the marketplace while it was still being able to mint. So I was like, no way, I'm gonna keep minting it, you know. But yeah, I suppose if you can't get a hold of it, that's where people are gonna get it next. When the dApps and contracts will start launching on Caspa, like ETH dApps and contract working. I don't know. It's KDX. KDX is doing something, and Casper Bot is coming out with a market. Well, they have the marketplace on their bot, and Zodex is doing something as well. And then you can see that Casplex is going to develop their own wallet, and because of KasWare's mess up, so maybe they'll have a swap as well. Was it Caspador that worked on KasWare wallet? No, Caspador worked with Casperbot, so I wasn't going to go near Casperbot. I think Casperbot advertised that he was helping them, so they kind of made it legitimate for me. So that's why I started using it. So I was mining Caspa because I thought it was Caspa. Oh, I hope not. What should I do now? I don't know. Stop mining Caspa, because I don't even know what that is. I'm presuming it's a whole. Why would you call your ticker after an actual after a meme project? You know. So I don't know. I mean, they shouldn't allow that. I don't think. You know. I mean, yeah, I don't know. They have certain tickers restricted on Cashplex, but they're all to do with stable coins. Hey, Pumpy, I have some Nacho on my KasWare wallet. What should I do next? It's up to you. I mean, you can leave it there and just see what happens and don't try to move it until they come back and say it's safe. Or you can try doing that, export your private key and move it to a Casper bot. And just make sure you save your private key, print it out. And that's all I can. That's the two options. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I'm going to consolidate all my bots into one wallet, and then I'll see what I'm going to do. And I just don't trust KasWare wallet at all. You wouldn't know what would happen next. Like, fail Casper. No, Casper was a success. KasWare wallet was a fail. I don't know how it's a fail when they had the same amount of transactions as ETH. In 2 hours, they had the same as a week in ETH. So and it's a proof of work coin, so it went really good. And the fail was on the exchanges for not listening to the voice of the Casper devs as well to do the RBF fee estimation. If they had done that, the central exchanges and Tangent would have been able to. People would have been able to send their funds, you know, to Mint. But then again, they were sending it to KasWare wallet, which again is a third party wallet and it's a ball of shite. So that's what happened there. So it's actually Casper worked fine. The bots were awesome. Yeah, they were really good. I didn't get to use Crocbot. That looks like it went good as well. I messed around with that and testing it, but I didn't get time because it was so busy. Like, and I was using KasWare just for the show on the video, and I was using KasWare bot. I should have just moved all my funds straight to KasWare bot and not used KasWare wallet. And that's what I used. Yeah. KRC-20 tokens, 3 million KCATs, 4,900,000 Castor. That's a nice big bag there. Kaspa. So have you got the fake one then? Or do you know what is Kaspa actually a proper project? Or is that just some kind of scam to get people to think that it's Kaspa with a K? Smooth my gooch. In my browser, go to extensions, go to details, then change extension to change and read data. Change from click on all sites, then your KRC-20 tokens will show up. Go to browser, extensions, go to details, then change extension to change read. There you go. Give that a go. You can also, I presume you did the latest update as well. There is an update. You can try that. What Smooch Magooch is saying. That's not it. I'll go back down here. Trying to remember what it was. It was settings. No, that was not it. Go into your wallet, manage extensions. You click developer mode. You go over to here and click update, and it'll update your wallet if it's due an update. Well, yeah, it just did another update actually. So maybe try and do that. It just went from 0.38, I think, to 0.40. So I could give that a go, and maybe they'll show up. And another option is to just reinstall, like uninstall it, and as long as you have your seed phrase, and then reinstall it and put your seed back in. That worked for a guy yesterday. There's a couple of different options there. In KasWare, yeah. Have you tried doing the math on what your bags are worth? No, I haven't got a chance yet. I didn't. I just got on to the stream. I usually watch Blockchain Banter. I listen to it, and I'll probably try and listen to it after. But no, I only got time to do this. I haven't had much time at all. Same hype as Cardano. Area pumps. I have a KS0 Ultra like yourself, although I believe you have a few. I'm connected to German pool, only making 2 to 3 Kaspa a day. Does that sound normal to you? Yeah, it does. Yeah, I mean, you go in. Yeah, are you doing hero miners? I presume you are, because I'm on the German. Yeah, that's probably what you copied the video. So Kaspa, yeah, you can. I'm on the German one as well, and you go down and it shows you here. You know, this is what I have 3 of them running, so that's why I'm getting 9. So I mean, you have. I have a KS. Oh, you only have 1. So yeah, that's right. I did get 22 casts instead of 9. It was up higher, saying 45. I set up a node and I pointed my 3 miners at it, but I wasn't getting anything in 65 hours, so I was panicking because I wanted to make some money on the KRC-20 or make some Kaspa. So I pointed them back and I got 22 before all the hype calmed down. But there's nobody in the mining section in Kaspa on their Discord for beginners. You know, I was going to suggest they start a beginners channel because any questions I asked were way over my head. It's too complicated. But yeah, you go into Hero Miners and you probably know this already. You can see your 3 miners and you can see gives you your daily how much you're going to make and monthly and weekly, and that's it. There's your hash rate for each one. They seem to like to run hot. They have a fan on one of them, but the rest of them they like to run hot. Smooch Magooch. In your browser, go to extensions, go to details, change extension. Yeah, that's that again. KPaw and Kaspa are different projects. Yeah, but is Kaspa legit? Can you find that on Kaspa? Why when Kaspa is the main one and their ticker is KPaw, why would somebody else deploy a ticker called Kaspa? It's just confusing. Link for KRC-20 market caps. I don't know. I haven't looked into that yet. Token minted in KasWare wallets. What to do with them? Are they stuck? No place else to store them, right? Like I was saying, the only place you can store them maybe is in Kasper bought in one of them wallets and save the private key and your public on it. Maybe you could try that, or you could just wait and see what happens. Wait for them to come back with updates. Donate to natural address for listings. Nacho is one. Yeah, Nacho looks like it's one. Yeah. Well, I have Kaspa as one. Yeah, I just put it because of the heat map. By the way, KRC-20 projects are live on X. I use Crockbot, no problem at all. Yeah, Crockbot is another bot. Looks good. Nacho pumping. Let's get rid of another 0. Nice. Yo, yo. I got it by accident. What did you get by accident? Nacho, was it? Yeah, no, that's grand. There's a few comments there. Last time I did a video, it was on for 3 hours and there was 360 people in it, and I just couldn't get through the comments. So that is all right. I'll move the bots here in case anybody is interested. So I have bot 1 and bot 3 left. So I'm trying to move all my stuff from bot 3 to bot 1. So you go to bot 1 and you copy that. Go to bot 3. So I have CAS and I have tokens. So you want to move your tokens. It's, what's it again? Transfer to KRC-20 tokens and send is for CAS. So I'm going to transfer my KRC-20 tokens. So we'll do Nacho first. Enter the ticker. Nacho, your balance. We just hit the max. Max amount of Nacho has been sent. Yeah, enter your address. Paste. Then you can see the fees are basically nothing now. They've gone right down. This was giving me 15 cash yesterday when I tried to do it, so I didn't bother. I left it. So I just hit confirm. So I go back to bot 1, and Nacho at the moment is 14 million there. So we'll do a refresh. Maybe it already went through there. No, there you go. 29 million Nacho. So my Nacho has gone from one wallet to the other. So we will go back into 3. What else have we got? We have KPaw and we have Casper to move. So you go transfer Casper. How many tokens? We just send a lot. Put in your address. Send gas fees, nothing. Confirm. So my Casper is 4 million there at the moment. Now it's gone up to 10 million. And then the last one is bot 3. We just bring it back up here, balance. So we have KPaw left there. So we're gonna transfer again. Put in the token you want to transfer, KPaw. How many tokens? We'll do the max. And put in your address again. Enter. Confirm. So we go back up to 1 here. KPaw 2 million. So you go 3,694,000 there at the moment. And then the last thing we want to move is the cash. So we just check the balance again to make sure everything's gone. Everything's gone except for cash. So we want to send cash. How many cash would you like to send? All of it. Put in the wallet address, paste, confirm. Transaction is less again. So what do we have? 70 cash there. So there's your 160 cash. So you just do a balance there. You can do compound UTXOs. Charge me for that. Okay. Okay, balance. So that's everything I have there. And then whatever I have on the wallet. That's how you do that. So that's a couple of things you can do there to try. Uninstall it as long as you have your seed phrase. Reinstall it, put your seed phrase in again. Or you can go to settings, or not settings, sorry. You go down here to manage extensions. You click on deploy developer mode. You go over here, hit update. And one of the guys, I can't remember his name, he had up another thing to try. And then the other thing I did at the start of the video was to see if you can reclaim any tokens or any Kaspa. You go to settings, you go to add-ons, retrieve incomplete KRC-20s. I had 20 Cas here and 20 Cas here. I hit retrieve, and it just I just got 40 Cas back. So that's it basically. Yeah, that's everything there I had tonight, folks. So yeah, no problem. Have a good night. Go on to Blockchain Banter if you want on Twitter. They have a lot of KRC-20 developers on that, and they got a lot of alpha. So give it a listen. But appreciate you watching. Thanks for that, and I will talk to you again soon. Goodbye.